Okay, so now, you need to regroup, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. What are you going to regroup?
Okay, so since you have two 5s,
Fif-
two 50s, that would make 100. So we get rid of these guys and add another 100.
Nice.
And then these would become 5s. So it would be 456.
Could you touch them while you say it? Let me see.
456.
Nice. So 152 times 3 is 456. Nice job. So you caught that regrouperation, right? That regrouping. We had to regroup the tens and change them into hundreds. Nice work. All right, so let's put away the base 10 blocks and let's move. We're going to go to the next model just to make sure you understand what we're doing. And I'd like you to draw the next problem for me. So draw it like you're using your base 10 blocks. And so we're still going to use our flat, our rods, and our cubes, but we're going to draw them now. So the problem is going to be 13 times 12. So 13 times 12. Okay, so how would you draw that using, give yourself room over here, put it out here. Great. Could you draw what 13 would look like using the base 10 blocks?
So it would look like one rod.
Great.
And 3 cubes.
Because 13 is made up of?
1 10 and 3 ones.
Good. And 12 is made up of?
1 10. So 1 rod and 2 cubes because 2 ones.
Great. Now let's do the math.
So 2 times 10 times 10 is 100. So you would draw 1 flat.
Great.
And 3 times 2 is 6. So you would draw.
Well, what about the 3 times the?
Oh, right. 3 times
the 10. The ones, yeah.
3 times 10 is 30. So you would draw 3 rods.
Good.
Now 3 times 2 is 6. So you would draw 1. 6 cubes.
And this 10
times 2 is 20.
Okay. So when we're doing the, keep them in line. Okay, so when we read that answer, what do we get? So touch it while you say it, just like we did if this were using the actual pieces.
156.
Great. Could you draw or write the traditional algorithm of 13 times 12 and solve that for me, please?
13 times 12. 2 times 3 would be 6. 2 times 1 is 2. You would add 0, and then 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. And that would be 156.
Is that what you drew on your paper?
Yes.
All right, one more time. 13 times 12 is 156. Great, nice job. All right, so now I'm going to give you a worksheet and we'll work through the first one together. So here's your worksheet. And we're going to work through the first one together because now we're going to actually not deal with any figures anymore, no representations. Oh, we got one. And we're just going to use what we call the box method. So our first example, if you want to read it for me.
223 times 3.
So what is 223 made of?
2 100s, 2 10s, and 3 ones.
Great. So across the top in our box, we put 200, 20, and 3. And then we're multiplying by
3.
Great. So we put that on our side here. And then we go ahead and move forward with the multiplication. 3 times 2 is?
600.
3 times 200 is 600. 3 times 20 is?
6.
And 3 times 2, or 3 times 3 is?
6. Oh, wait, 9.
Great. All right. And we add all those together. And what do we get?
Add them. Oh, 669.
Great. 669. Perfect. So I added a near point reference here for you for the 7 times table because on the rest of your homework, we're going to be using a lot of the 7s. So just in case you forgot your 7s, I put them there for you to use later. Can you show me the next problem by yourself? So 333 times 7. So I went ahead and I filled out the box for you, and you just have to fill in the answer.
7 times 3 is 21, and then add the 2 zeros.
Good.
And 7 times 3 is 21, add 1 0. 7 times 3 is 21. So
Add them together.
that would equal 2,331.
Great. Could you use the traditional algorithm and show me your work?
333 times 7 is 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 3 is 21, plus the 2 is 23. And 7 times 3 is 21, plus the 2 is 23 again. And that would equal 2,331.
Awesome. Great. All right. So the next problem you can do all on your own independently, and I will watch, and then the rest you can finish for homework. Okay?
The problem is 123 times 7.
And what is 123 made of?
100, write the 100 up here. 2 10s, so you'd write 20 up here. And 1 3. So you'd write the 3 up here.
3 ones.
3 ones.
Yeah, it's okay.
7 times 1 is 7, and then you'd add the 2 zeros. 7 times 2 is 14, and you'd add the 0. And 7 times 3 is 21. Then you would add 700, 140, and 21 together, which would equal 861. So 123 times 7 is 861.
Okay, could you check it with the traditional algorithm right on top there? I left room for you to do all this work.
7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 2 is 14 and 16. And 7 times 1 is 7, plus the 1 is 8, which would equal 861.
Nice work. Okay, all right, do you have any questions for me before we end?
No.
So we're going to remember that when we multiply, we're making many of a number, and that multi means making many. And we're also going to remember to use expanded form when we're multiplying using the box method. So what question do we ask ourselves when we're doing it? When we're asking 324 times 17. 324
times 17.
324 is made of
300, 3 100s, 2 10s, and 4 ones.
So we always ask ourselves, what is the number made of, right? And then we use our expanded form in the box method. Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you so much.